So I want to make a very short video of the tragedy that happened today in Louisville, Kentucky, where the shooting occurred. And I want to say a few things about it, and then I'm going to get off here and move on with my day. I've been to Louisville, Kentucky. It's a very beautiful place. It's a wonderful city. A lot of nice buildings, lots of wonderful architecture. But now we have reached a climax in our society where we have become so far divided, we don't know what is up or down. We don't know what is Democrat or Republican. We do not know what is independent, progressive, liberal, ultra-left, ultra-right, whatever it is that you wish to express or convey to a person who is in opposition to your views. My whole idea about this is that we have become so far divided amongst ourselves, politically, religiously, morally. We don't know where we should be as a society in America. We just don't. We have people getting up in the mornings, reading their emails, going on their social media platforms, watching their favorite news network, just like I do, just like you do, and saying, yeah, oh my God, they're so right. Oh my goodness, they're so right. Oh, he's so wrong. Oh, I can't believe he said something like that. And we are in such a high commission with ourselves to look at a presentation and say, yeah, he's so right, or she's so right, or he's so wrong, or she is so wrong. We can't see beyond that. We cannot see the ability to reason among ourselves. You see, eventually somebody in our bowl of soup, if you will, has to come out and start doing their own thinking, or her own thinking, and look at this and say, no matter how divided we are, how many people have to die before America finally enacts laws from both sides of the spectrum, not just Republicans or Democrats, but from both sides, and say, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to be enacted, and we have to stop this. Our children are dying, our elderly are dying, innocent people are dying just by doing everyday things that everybody in America does every day. And nobody seems to care about any of this stuff until it happens to them or a family member. Then we call for legislation. Then we wreak havoc on the earth for reform and justice and protests and rioting and looting, when we know what faces us all the time. We know that there's going to be another shooting in the future. We know that there's going to be nothing done about this one. And the best that Republicans can say in most cases is, you know, let's send our prayers out. Prayers to who? Who are we sending prayers to? And who are we praying to, by the way? And that doesn't make no difference to me. I don't care whether you're Baptist, Muslim, Hindu, Catholic, Orthodox. It doesn't matter. But is that the best as a society we can offer? Is that the best that we can do? Is just offer prayers and condolences? And the other folks on the other side of the spectrum say, no, what we need is more gun control and more gun laws. Is this how far we have gone as a society? Can we do no better than this? What do you want to see done? What are we replacing our churches with? What are we replacing our morality with? If you want to eradicate these things, what are you proposing that we replace it with that's going to be better, that's going to be more beneficial, that's going to be less violent, that's going to endure and promise more prosperity, that is going to accrue more productivity in our society? What is it? Because until you can answer those questions honestly, what is in proposition now and what is in place shall stay. And if you can't understand that, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm sitting on a branch here, I almost fell. And if you can't understand that, then that is part of the problem. Once we compromise and reach those solutions, then I foresee great things ahead of us and us becoming a nonviolent society, even with weapons in our country. We have so much accessibility to guns in this country. It's not even a joke, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. There are probably more guns in this country than there are people who live here. And there's nothing wrong with that, I guess. Or is there? There's a lot of blame to go around. I admonish all of you, before you start raising your voices and pointing the finger at your fellow man or fellow woman, I admonish you, take a look at yourself. Take a look what's going on in your own communities. What are you doing to prevent the small things from those turning into bigger things? When you can answer that question honestly, we'll open up the next chapter in this video.